Cody always talks about finishing the story, something that he couldn't do at WrestleMania 39. Now it's gonna be different. He entered the Royal Rumble match. He's this close to finishing the story.
Finish the... Shut your bitch ass up!
Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Why, Rocky, why? People, now the road to WrestleMania is unclear, but Cody cannot be happy. Are we getting the pipe bomb? And the fact that Dwayne is main eventing this year's WrestleMania and I'm not makes me sick. My dad is Dusty. For the past few weeks, Shinsuke Nakamura talked about how he is going to finish Cody's story, but it was The Rock instead. So there are so many different scenarios, which in a way I do like because I like unpredictability. But, you know, some things are better than the others. There are some scenarios that I absolutely hate and I have no idea why people think it's a great idea. So first of all, make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you didn't. As you know, if this is the first time you're watching the channel, maybe you don't know, I don't know. But if you click that like button, you get a big ding dong like your Shmekelko Jumbo Tempenisevic. One thing I want to make clear, I believe whatever the case may be, if Cody doesn't main event WrestleMania, he's not getting the championship opportunity. Even if he's in the middle of the WrestleMania card, I do believe he's going to be fine. Triple H ain't stupid, he knows what he has in Cody. Cody is already the face of the company if we're not talking about Roman Reigns, right? Everything's gonna be fine. It's just that WWE finally got the opportunity to do The Rock versus Roman Reigns. I've heard that the only reason Roman Reigns called himself the head of the table and the tribal chief is to set up a match against The Rock, and that match was supposed to happen, I believe, in like 2020 or 2021. The Rock is a busy man, he keeps running around in the jungle. Hey babe, which Dwayne Johnson movie are we going to watch? I don't know, maybe the one in the jungle. Ah, so we're watching 6 movies today. So The Rock couldn't return to the WWE full time. The man loves his jungle. It doesn't matter what story you have going on in the WWE, you cannot possibly say no to The Rock versus Roman Reigns. I was talking about an idea of doing it at Elimination Chamber, and some people said, well, it ain't happening. Obviously, it's The Rock versus Reigns, the biggest match possible right now at the moment in professional wrestling. So obviously it's happening at WrestleMania 40, which is like bigger than ever, right? Well, it's not like WWE never did these kind of matches at B-level pay-per-views, not even SummerSlams. We got John Cena versus Roman Reigns, a random ass No Mercy, I believe. There's one idea I absolutely hate, and it's Roman Reigns main eventing both WrestleManias. Let's say WrestleMania Night 1, Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Night 2, Roman Reigns versus Cody. This idea seemed more possible when we had 2 championships. Now it's basically a 1 title, so it doesn't even make any sense. I have no idea why some people believe it's even a possibility. It's stupid, you know? Because it makes it so predictable. Whoever is facing Roman at night 1 is losing, because, well, you gotta have a championship match at night 2. I mean, you can make Cody win the championship at night 1 and then have Roman versus Reigns at night 2, but that's just such a bad booking. I wouldn't even do in universe mode. It's shit. The guy just lost last night and now we're supposed to take him seriously. I don't know, man. I hate that idea. Now, if you would ask me which match I would pick for WrestleMania, it's really hard to answer. It really is. From a business standpoint, yes, it's The Rock versus Reigns, obviously. That's the money maker, right? From a wrestling fan perspective, I do want to see Cody finishing the damn story. I don't want to listen for that shit for another year, because here's the thing, man. If we're getting Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania, most likely Roman Reigns is still going to be a champion for another year, and I don't mind that, you know, in a way. The first half of Roman's championship title reign was really good, historic, but now it's just being a champion for the sake of breaking records. My man is not even defending the championship at least once a month, at least once in a 2 months. And I get it, he doesn't need to defend it every, you know, month. I get that, but now it's almost like he's defending the championship every 4 months. They're almost not telling stories anymore, so I believe it's time, man. It really is time to finish the goddamn story. The perfect scenario in my eyes, and yes, we're sacrificing the fact that this match between The Rock and Roman Reigns, which is the biggest match, is not happening at WrestleMania, which I know sucks, but this is the best case scenario. We have Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. Roman Reigns retains the championship. At Elimination Chamber, which is happening in a stadium, one of the biggest pay-per-views, right? We have Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Not ideal scenario, but this way we get everything, right? And at WrestleMania, of course, Cody finishes the story and beats Roman Reigns. I believe this is the safest way to get everything out of this, story, out of this championship, out of this situation. But there's also one more scenario, and you guys are not gonna like this, and I'm not sure whether I like it as well, but it's a possibility. Just a thought. Just a thought. Don't judge me. Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton defeats Roman Reigns and becomes the WWE Champion. I know it doesn't sound that good. Randy is not necessarily the guy to do it. By the way, I wouldn't complain. Randy's like my favorite wrestler. But I get it. The guy who beats Roman needs to be like the next face of the company. I get that. But here's how it would kinda work. This way, we could get Randy versus Cody at WrestleMania for the championship, which honestly is probably even more interesting than Cody versus Reigns because they have so much history and the storytelling could be absolutely insane. And Cody could finish the story, even if he's not defeating Roman Reigns. And now you may say, well, it was about Roman. He didn't defeat Roman, so now he has to beat Roman and not anyone else. And I get that, but it's not like they couldn't do that match at SummerSlam or the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. Roman challenges Cody for the championship and this time couldn't get it back because Cody now is stronger than Roman Reigns, whatever the story they're going to tell. So if Randy defeats Roman at Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, we could get Roman versus Reigns in a non-title match at WrestleMania, Cody versus Randy for the championship, and of course CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for the World Championship. It's not ideal. I get it. But I also don't want to see triple threat matches. Like, I know people always say, I wish CM Punk was in a triple threat match between John Cena and The Rock. And it's like, this is such a internet mark opinion in my opinion. It's not a match you put on posters. I don't know how to explain that. I don't want to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns versus Cody. What the hell Cody's doing here, right? I think it's foolish. So I'm just giving you scenarios where I believe we could still get everything out of these stories as expected, with a few sacrifices we need to make. Obviously, the last very safe scenario, which will piss off fans, of course, but again, postpone the story for Cody Rhodes. Again, Roman versus Rock at the WrestleMania, and then Cody wins the championship at, let's say, SummerSlam. It's a safe, decent idea in my opinion, but, we're gonna have to have some patience. But I'm really interested in your guys' opinion on this whole situation. What do we do with Seth Rollins and CM Punk? And most importantly, what are we going to do with Roman, Rock, and Cody? Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like if you already didn't. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.